This is screen. Hello, everyone. To be specific, hello, my dear students. Welcome to Viswam Edutech Selling the International Premier League at VSIPL. Now, from Viswam Edutech, as all of us know, Viswam Edutech is a skill curriculum company and providing different skills to the schools for the last 19 plus years. As all of you, the current generation, Vishwam strongly feels you're very informative. Whatever we knew when we were 20 years, 22 years, now the 6-year-old kid or 7-year-old kid knows that. That much information you already possess. So now Vishwam strongly feels that unless and until we convert those information into skills, it's going to be very difficult for you to succeed in life. So having said that, Vishwam has been providing these skills to the students, to the schools, foundation program, language development program, and life skills program. Among all these skills, today we are here for the orientation program of Spelling Bee. Spelling Bee is not just learning the spellings of the words. It goes beyond, much beyond. Why Spelling Bee? If you ask a question, there has been an analysis that says if you know 1,000 words, that means you have the basic level fluency. If you know 3,000 words, that means your survival. If you want to survive, if you know 3,000 words, you can comfortably survive. You have survival level fluency. And if you know 5,000 words in your vocabulary, that means you have good fluency. And if you know more than 18,000 or 20,000 words in English language, that means you have native-like fluency. When I mean native-like fluency, let's take British or American. They are natives. So you will have the fluency level of the native Britishers and Americans. Whatever you read, whatever you listen, you will be able to comprehend and you will be able to understand. To that extent, your fluency level is going to be. Now, Vishwam's ultimate aim is to make our students learn 20,000 words in a year. It's not in 12 years, but in an academic year, we wanted our students to learn 20,000 words. That means we wanted to make our students the native fluency level. Great. Now let's take a quick note about why Spelling Bee. As we already mentioned, Spelling Bee is not just memorizing the spelling of words, it goes beyond. The first point is academic development. If you have a handful of vocabulary in your hands, that means your academic becomes easier. Your learning and your understanding and your writing answers in your answer sheet, everything will become easier. And if you look at the second point, reading skills, vocabulary and reading skills. All of us know vocabulary means a good collection of words in a language. Vocabulary and reading skills. Reading is just not merely reading, but understanding what you're reading. That can become very easy if your spelling bee is very strong. You will automatically develop your public speaking skill. One of the drawback, one of the flaws that generally people have when they are talking in front of somebody is they'll be searching for words. What to speak, what is a word? So that can be eradicated because of this. And memory and cognitive function. Now all of us know brain has got many parts and each part works in a different way. Exactly the cognitive level. Cognitive means deep understanding of something and creating a solution for that. So that cognitive part can be enhanced. Resilience and sportsmanship. All of us know resilience. What do you mean by resilience? Why do we add the word sportsmanship? If you take a sportsman, even if he loses a match, he doesn't give up. He learns something out of it and he goes forward. So that quality can be gained through our spelling bee. Not but the least, discipline and goal setting. Of course, what is the connection between spelling bee and discipline? No. Discipline, every moment we have discipline in our life. Yes, while eating, while attending the sitting in the class, while playing, while discussing, while talking with our friends, every moment we need to follow certain discipline. Knowingly or unknowingly, we are following discipline. But this spelling bee will strengthen your discipline. Your time management, for example, when you attend the spelling bee competition, only within the particular time you need to spell the word. For example, if you are asked a word and within 30 seconds you need to spell the word. So that time management, knowingly the specific word is unconsciously you will learn. You will learn the time management and other certain criteria of discipline. Great. Because of these benefits, we have to be part in spelling bee. And in 2025, Vishwam conducted spelling bee at three levels: school level, zonal level, and national level. School level, we prepared a question paper and sent to all the schools. Our dear teacher friends conducted the exam, spelling bee exam. It was a written exam. They conducted the exam and they selected two toppers from each class. Those toppers appeared in zonal level. From zonal level, it was only oral. We asked the word and students spelled the word. From zonal level, the champions, they came for national level. And this time, we are associated with a company called North South Foundation, which is uh, which is in America. This North South Foundation has been conducting various competitions. Example, spelling bee, public speaking skills, and a lot more information technology related competitions as well. So this year, Vishwam has been associated with this company. So we are taking this competition at five different levels: school level, zonal level, regional level, similar to state level, national level, and international level. School level, as usual, we prepared a question paper set to all the schools. And zonal level, within a particular zone, all the school level champions they came, and we conducted the oral competition. And it was really surprised to see all students' energy level and the active participation in the competition. And we selected some students, and those students came for regional level. We conducted in about 6 to 8 region, including across 5 to 6 states, and all the students, the same active participation was there. And one more surprise thing to see was there was no fear, hesitation, or any kind of lacking among our students. It was really something great. And Vishwam can feel little proud of making those students to this level. And the regional level winners are going to be here for national level in Hyderabad. So national level champions will be awarded with various things: shields, medals, certificates. And one highlighting point here is the national level champions will get sponsorship, complete sponsorship to go to United States of America to participate in international level spelling bee competition that is going to be conducted by North South Foundation. Their visa, their flight ticket, their accommodation, and return flight tickets, and all these things will be sponsored by Vishwam, Vishwam Edutech. So Vishwam always feels very proud of it. Such a great opportunity Vishwam is giving to our students. My dear students, on behalf of Vishwam, I request all of you to make use of this wonderful opportunity without fail. Just give your best. Now, my guru always says, whatever you do, give your 100%. Whatever you do, you're playing, give 100%. You're studying, give 100%. Preparing for competition, give 100%. Whatever you do, give 100%. That was told by my guru. But on behalf of Vishwam, I'm telling you, give 200% for this competition. This 200% will gain you multi-dimensional benefits. I'm wishing you all the best. Now, from next week, we are going to have webinars, as we can call it as a preparatory webinar. And in our webinar, we're going to see different modules. I hope all of you have received your spelling bee book. And whatever content is there in spelling bee book, for example, in category 1, we have about 8 modules, 8 chapters. Category 2 and category 3, we have 12 additional chapters. And through these chapters, we are going to learn learn and become a master in spelling bee. And that is what I mentioned earlier, 20,000 words. It's going to be easy, very, very easy. Seriously, trust me. Earning 1 crore may be difficult, but if you keep on earning 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh, you will reach 1 crore. Obviously, yes? So using our module, we are going to learn those many words through these chapters. So from next week, the webinar is going to happen. It's going to be YouTube live webinar. And for category 1 on all Tuesdays. From next week, it's going to start. Category 1, classes 1, 2, 3. And category 2, classes 4, 5, 6 is going to happen on Wednesday. And category 3, classes 7, 8, 9, it's going to happen on Thursdays. Tuesdays, category 1, Wednesdays, category 2, and Thursdays, category 3. It's going to happen regularly. And moreover, we didn't want to disturb your academic part, and we didn't want to disturb your school timing. So what happens? The timing will be from 7 to 7:40 or 8 o'clock at the maximum. So that 40 minutes, 1 hour, you want to participate in this webinar, being at home. Just tell your parents, get your mobile, get your parents' mobile, and tell your parents for the next half an hour, 1 hour, don't disturb me. I'm on a mission. I'm on an important mission. Just tell your parents, sit in a separate place, and make sure your complete focus is going to be on this webinar. So make sure you follow all these things. When you are for the webinar, make sure you have a small notepad and pen to note down important tips and important lessons. And then the phonetic transcription. The phonetic transcription. We are going to learn through our webinar, we are going to learn the transcription as well. So those things you're going to learn, keep note of it. And syllabification, what is syllabification, and how syllables are separated, and way to stress every detail we will know. And visual memory trick, some complicated, some difficult, challenging words. Through our visual memory trick, how to memorize that, how to make that word mastered. That those things will also we will see. And the LSRW skills. Of course, in languages concerned, LSRW skills are always the standard one. So even for learning spelling bee, we are going to have this. We are going to consolidate these LSRW. That means you need to listen to the words, you need to read the word, you need to write the word, you need to speak the word. That means you need to pronounce the word. When you combine particular word, when you combine all these LSRW skills, you can easily master the spelling of the word. Not only the spelling of the words, understanding and usage, everything you will understand automatically. Now, when you're for the webinar, please note down. And before getting into it, if you observe your spelling bee book, for certain chapters, there are some QR codes. QR codes consist of the audio files of all the words and the meaning definitions on the page. So that is the reason I mentioned little earlier, just a while ago, LSRW you need to combine. That means you need to scan the QR code, listen to the audio, and look at the picture. As you're listening to the words and meanings and usage, observe. So listening is taken care. And after listening, start reading. And after reading, try to make a new sentence using those particular words. With all the words, it may not be logical or it may not be possible, but the important words according to your understanding. Nobody will tell you this is important, this is important. No, because according to everyone's experience and perception, it varies. So take down the important words and you speak and try to make it in a sentence. So those things will give you more and more practice. And word matrix, we all of us know the origin of the word and the parts of speech of the word, and it goes on. So it is like history of words we're going to learn through. And pronunciation, obviously, you try to first listen, learn the correct pronunciation, and then you repeat yourself. You tell the words. So what happens? You will also learn, listen, and all the skills will be gained. Correct. So when you're for the webinar from next week, make sure you have certain kit with you always. Whatever will be discussed, whatever is discussed in our to our webinar, make sure you note it down and you learn them and practice them. And then first point, I forgot to tell you, I'm sorry. Be regular to the webinar. Okay, today Tuesday, and there is a function in my next house. So today, one day I'll take leave. No. When you're on a mission, the consistency plays the major role. So be consistent in whatever you're doing. So always remember that, be regular. And it's going to happen till December 31st or December month. Till then, keep on, never ever miss your webinars. Because your learning will be missed if you miss. Great. And then whatever tips are given in the through the webinar, make sure you practice them. Because weekly only once we have webinar. And in that webinar, okay, last week I attended the webinar. Okay, this week I'm attending. That time alone is not enough. As far as language is concerned, once you get an idea, if you don't practice that idea will be forgotten. So make sure once you get an idea, you regularly practice till you get the next idea or till you attend the next webinar. So this has to be 100% followed if you want to excel in your spelling bee. And once in a while, you can seek help from your parents, from your teachers. It's up to you. Otherwise, we are our own judges. Let us fix in our mind. Let us not depend on anybody. If people come to support us, wow, that's great, and we welcome them. At the same time, we need not blame on somebody. No, my dad is always busy, my mom is always busy, my teachers are very busy with the studies. So nobody is coming and supporting. Let us not expect. Let us be our own judges. So then and there, you assess yourself. Just one peeping word, for example. Now you learn about 50 words in a week, 50 words per week, and take the first 10 words. Hide using your hand. Hide it. And just a peep. Okay, word. Do the assessment by yourself and you evaluate it. You are the best judges for yourself. Yes? Great. If you follow all these things, and I'm 100% sure you're going to be very smart and you're going to appear in spelling bee competition shiningly, shining like a twinkle stars. Seriously. Great. So by learning these things at the end of this academic year, I'm sure you will have all these excellence. First point, you will have a strong vocabulary. Instead of, for example, instead of if somebody says, yesterday I woke up at 6 o'clock, you will say, yesterday I started my day at 6 o'clock. That change, that transformation, you will have a strong vocabulary. Instead of using wake up, what other words I can use? You will have all the information you already have. So you will develop your vocabulary, first point. Second point, you are the master of spellings of thousands of words, not just one or two. For thousands of words, you are the master. Your spelling skill will improve tremendously. Pronunciation. I promise and I bet nobody can beat you with a pronunciation. Such a beautiful pronunciation you're going to have. Fluency. When you have more words in your language, and if you're average speaker, you with the help of this vocabulary skill coordinate with all the words and you can be very fluent in your communication. To that extent, you can develop your fluency level. And in overall, you're going to be a great and a wonderful communicator. Of course, for to become a wonderful communicator, only vocabulary is not enough, I understand. A lot of other things. But vocabulary plays a major role. So out of 100, if vocabulary takes about 60%, That means you're already a 60% fluent speaker, and the remaining 40% may be from here and there. So you're going to be a wonderful communicator by this end of academic year. After only if you learn properly, if you're regular to the session, and if you make use of all the tips and lessons given through webinars. Note this point. So on behalf of Vishwam, I'm wishing you all the very best and happy learning from our next week. So thank you very much one more time for your attentive listening and your time and patience. And let's catch up through our webinar. Thank you, everybody. Bye for now.